Good evening and welcome to Zaleski Sports and another Friday night under the lights as we are here at Tiger Stadium in Stratford, and great to be back after a week off and pretty well rested here. Got a little volleyball in Tuesday night with Auburndale and Stratford, but great to be back here on the gridiron here with the Stratford Tigers and the Marathon Red Raiders. Two hot teams coming in right now as Marathon coming off back-to-back wins with a 40-0 win over Colby 2 weeks ago and beating WIAA Fremont last week at home 50-27 as Marathon put their offense together and have put now 90 points on the board in the last two ball games. But the Stratford Tigers have done the same thing in the last two ball games. The Stratford Tigers put up 43 against WIAA Fremont, beat them 43-14. And it was great doing a ball game over at WIAA. Beautiful facility over there. And last week, while I was gone, the Stratford Tigers took care of Colby, 57-0 for a homecoming win, and a very outstanding ball game by their defense as they held Colby to a total of 18 total yards. They held them to 12 yards rushing and 6 yards passing. And again, a very nice job by the defense. As talking to Marshall Lehman before the ball game, he's hoping they can have another one like that tonight against Marathon. Outstanding ball game by individual players last week as Colby held actually Jax Hanula to only 5 yards rushing last week, and Brady Berg having an outstanding night at quarterback, going 8 for 10 for 155 yards and 3 touchdown passes. And Colton Haupt also 3 for 4 for passing for 25 yards. Receiving-wise, Colton Bright with an outstanding game with 6 catches for 130 yards. And he was actually their main receiver in that contest. And rushing-wise for the Stratford Tigers, as Colton Haupt had 8 carries for 82 yards at that quarterback position, as they alternated last week with Berg and Haupt. So great start for the Tigers last week, and they're hoping to have another straight game. They've on a 4-game winning streak as they lost their first 2 ball games of the season. The opener to Mosinee and then to the Edgar Wildcats, but they have reeled off 4 straight conference games, and that is now 18 straight conference games that the Stratford Tigers have won. They lost their 26-game winning streak at the beginning of the season, but now in conference-wise, as I mentioned, they've won 18 games, and the last time they lost was back in 2022 at Marshfield, Wisconsin, against Amherst, who we will see next week, hopefully, for the conference championship, as both of those ball clubs, Amherst and Stratford, are at 4-0 in conference, and hopefully we'll see a good ball game over there next week, as myself and Steve Mays will be giving you all the action over at Amherst next week. And so we're looking forward to that. We're about 6 minutes away here from kickoff time, so we're going to take a little commercial break, and we'll be right back with the starting lineup. And the starting lineups today are brought to you by Country Wireless. And attention Stratford area residents, Country Wireless now has blazing fast service for your connected house. The streaming, gaming, movies, TVs, and more is now better than ever with Country Wireless. With download speeds of up to 100 megabytes per second. Now is the time to visit countrywireless.com and get blazing fast internet with Country Wireless. So we'll be back in just a bit here on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by shedsdelivered.com.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
And we're back here at Stratford. A beautiful night here at Tiger Stadium. Temperature about 78, 79, maybe even close to that 80-degree mark. But by time game time comes around, they say it's supposed to drop down to about 73. A beautiful sunset, and we're going to have a beautiful, comfortable night here at Stratford for an outstanding football game. As Stratford and Marathon over the last, if I can find my sheet here, over the last, going back to 2000, here we go. Going back to 2002, these two teams have met 17 times. There was a stretch in there in 2023, 22, 21, and 20 that they did not meet each other. Stratford beat Marathon last year at Marathon 49-0 in a very cold night. I remember that one very well. And going back to 2019, Stratford beat Marathon 53-0. But over those 17 games, Stratford has the edge of 14 wins and 3 losses. And one of the craziest games that I wish I could have seen was going back to 2011. And I don't know if a lot of you Stratford fans out there can remember that, but it was September 16th here at Stratford. And there was definitely no defense in that game as Stratford defeated Marathon 67-46. Now, the offenses were clicking that night, and so Stratford came up with a big win of 67-46. But Marathon, the 3 wins they do have was back in 2013. They beat Stratford here at Stratford 16-0. And back in 2009, they won at Marathon 21-7. And also, they won in Marathon back in 2015 was the last time they beat the Stratford Tigers 33-14 on September 4th of 2015. So should be a good contest. As I mentioned, both offenses doing well, but Stratford's defense has really picked it up here lately. And I think Marshall Lehman has found the right recipe of a combination. And I see the game against WIAA Fremont as both Brady Berg and Colton Haupt were alternating per quarters, where Colton started, Brady came in the second, Colton came in the third, and Brady finished up in the fourth. And it's worked quite well. So he might be staying with that same type of offense. I'm not sure. The standings right now in the CWC conference is Stratford and Amherst sitting both on top, and the big one next week, they're both 4-0. Marathon, Wittenberg-Burnenwood is 2-2, along with Loyal Greenwood also at 2-2, and then Spencer Columbus Catholic is at 1-3, along with WIAA Fremont at 1-3, and Colby at 0-4. Other games in the CWC this evening: Amherst is at WIAA Fremont, Spencer Columbus is at Loyal Greenwood, and Wittenberg-Burnenwood is at Colby this evening. In the Marewood CWCC conference, Edgar is at Iola Scandinavia, Abbey is at Auburndale in a big one. That is actually, I think, the game of the week, and that is a big one because Abbotsford is tied with Edgar in that conference, and it could boil down if Abbey wins tonight. The championship could be decided the last game of the regular season on October 17th when Abbotsford goes to Edgar for the battle of the champions there. So as we have the National Honor Guard coming out, and they are playing the theme song here for the school song for the Stratford Tigers. We'll be coming up shortly to the national anthem here. So we're going to quick a 30-second commercial here, and we'll be right back with the national anthem.
I referred to the orthodontist, and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here, and he was very happy with a smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
And we're back here at Tiger Stadium, and we're going to turn it over to the public address announcer here at Stratford.
I'd like to extend a special welcome to our guests from Marathon, to their parents, to their administration, and their fans. We appreciate your efforts in supporting your team and for traveling to join us this evening. Stratford High School, Marathon High School, and the WIAA require good sportsmanship at education-based sporting events. Attendance at interscholastic activities is a privilege, with the expectation to exhibit positive and respectful behavior. The enjoyment and respect of all in attendance, your cooperation in demonstrating the high ideals of sportsmanship is expected and greatly appreciated. Next, to honor America and those defending our freedom, we ask those who are able to please stand, remove your hat, and place your hand over your heart for the playing of the national anthem.
As the honor guard is retiring the colors here at Tiger Stadium, we'll remind you that Phoenix Express LLC is a proud sponsor of the post-game or pre-game show. Can help you with your landscaping needs for any project, big or small. They are proud to be part of the Stratford community and wishes the Stratford Tigers good luck in today's game. Give them a call or find out more at PhoenixExpressLLC.com. The starting lineup for these Marathon Red Raiders on defense, as they will be introduced. Starting at a linebacking spot, a 5'8 senior at 165, William Tortellet. Also on defense at a defensive lineman at 6 foot, 180-pound senior, number 7, Tate Sonentag. At the defensive back spot, also the starting quarterback for the Red Raiders, very good, outstanding quarterback for the Red Raiders, is True Thurs. He's a 6 foot, 180-pound senior. At tight end is Drew Wolfel, who's also a good basketball player, as he was all-conference last year in the Marywood Conference, 6'3", 200-pound senior. And followed by, at the defensive back spot, a 6'1", 168-pound junior in Garrett Bracewell. Also a linebacker, 5'9", 170-pound senior, Swain Stencil. At the defensive back spot, a 5'9", 150-pound senior, Landon Snyder. And outside linebacking spot, 5'11", 170-pound junior, Owen Krauser. And at the linebacking spot also, a 6 foot, 230-pound junior, Landon Hilgard. And at a defensive line spot, 6 foot, 185-pound senior, Grant Selber. And also at defensive line for the Red Raiders is a 5'8", 268-pound sophomore, Donnie Pintor. Out for the Marathon Red Raiders in this contest is Capsus Ninabuk, He is out, and Hudson Voigt is also out for the Marathon Red Raiders. For the Stratford Tigers, injury-wise, they came out pretty clean in that Colby game, and so everybody's all ready to go for the Stratford Tigers. Defensive-wise, and defensive line is a 6'5", 182-pound junior, number 4, Connor Kraft. At a defensive back spot, a 6'2", 147-pound senior, Xander Zawislin. At a defensive back spot, a 6'2", 175-pound senior, and their leading receiver, Colton Bright. At the defensive back spot, at 5'8", 135-pound junior, is Colton Haupt. And defensive back, 6'2", 186-pound senior, Brady Berg, also the starting quarterback for the Stratford Tigers. And Lucas Forrest, defensive back, 150-pound senior. And Brooks Vanderhoff will be starting at a defensive back spot. He's 6 foot, 71-pound senior. And up on the top spot here at a linebacking position, a 5'11 senior and 196 pounds is Cody Randall. And the leading tackler at a linebacking position, having an outstanding season for the Stratford Tigers, of 5'11", 200-pound senior Jagger Orman. And at the nose tackle spot, 5'11", 214-pound junior Tyler Butke. And second team all-conference at defensive line, 6'4", 262-pound senior in Drew Gage. And also at linebacker, 6'2", 214-pound senior Jack Remus. And Stratford Tigers are coached by Marshall Lehman in his first season here with the Stratford Tigers. As I mentioned, the Stratford Tigers coming into this contest 4-0 in conference, 4-2 overall. The Marathon Red Raiders coming in at 2-2 in conference and 3-3 overall. So should be a good ball game. And I was just finishing up here also with that Marewood CWC conference. Leading in that conference, Abbotsford and Edgar are both 4-0. Auburndale 3-1, Assumption 2-2, Pittsville 1-3, Iowa Scandinavia 1-3, Pacelli 1-3, and Rosholt has actually forfeited the rest of the season because of short of ball players, and other teams are picking up non-conference games. In fact, Pacelli is scheduled to play a ball game on Saturday at 1 o'clock at Bank of Sun Prairie Stadium against Aurora Central Catholic down there in Sun Prairie. So, and also tonight, Pittsville is at Assumption. So, as the lights go off here in the press box here, and I wish they would just leave them on. I should have brought my little lamp I've got. I could have sat in the corner here, but they turned the lights off here. I don't know why, but I don't think it's affecting the players or anything. But kicking off for the Stratford Tigers will be Fisher, as we can go back to that ball game when he hit that 32-yard field goal against, I'm thinking that was Wittenberg-Burningwood in that outstanding ball game that went to overtime, and a great game in that one to get the Tigers going. So Fisher kicking off. And deep for, and it's a line shot and a one hopper taken by number 24 for Marathon, and breaking a lot of tackles there and getting down to about the 48-yard line is number 24 Landon Snyder on the return, as he gives excellent field position to the Marathon Red Raiders at the 48-yard line. So first down and 10 for the Red Raiders. Drew Thurs at quarterback. In the backfield with him is Javier Pintor, as Thurs is actually their leading rusher on the season, working out of the pistol. And Thurs is going to keep it, goes off left guard, right over the guard spot on the left-hand side, and he'll pick up 3 on the play.
Kraft on the play.
Kraft on the tackle. And Thurs on the season has, let's see here, carried the ball 73 times for 357 yards and has 7 touchdowns on the season. And Thurs has also completed 71 of 108 passes for 1,109 yards passing and 11 touchdowns for True Thurs. Man in motion. Pitches up and hit. Wow! What a tackle by number 51, Jagger Orman. It was like he was shot out of a cannon. And on that play, Pinter had no place to go at all, and Jagger Orman just put him right dead stop. It was like Pinter hit a wall, and he's going to lose 2 on that play, as that's definitely got to be, so far, we've only had 2 plays, and that's right up there with, it's going to be one of the top plays of this ball game. So Thurs on 3rd down and 9. Man in motion. Thurs back to pass. Throws across the middle, finds an open man, and good enough for a first down, and that pass is complete to Behrens for a first down. Berg makes the tackle, and for 18 yards, as Thurs throws a bullet, and Marathon picks up their first down. Marathon has not scored on a Stratford defense in the last 2 outings against each other. And Pinter tries to go anywhere, and he's still moving, and they finally blow the whistle as 3 or 4 Stratford Tigers are going to give him the forward progress to actually no gain. They're going to mark it at the 34-yard line, so Pinter picks up no yardage on that, where it'll be 2nd down and 10 at the 34-yard line of the Stratford Tigers. Beautiful night for football. Game time temperature is 78 degrees, winds out of the southwest at 3 miles an hour, and a very clear evening here as the moon is shining on the field. And Thurs is hit, and an incomplete pass just out of the reach of to number 7. That would be Tate Sonnentag, the tight end, where it'll make it now 3rd down and 10 at the 34-yard line. Hiller's True Value is Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. On the job or in the woods, be ready to fight the winter elements. Check out Hiller's large selection of heated gear to keep you warm wherever you go this winter. Hiller's True Value in Marshfield. As True Thurs brings his club up to the line, 3rd and 10 at the 34. Man in motion. Thurs rolls to his right, passes off into the flat to number 34. That is Owen Krauser. And Krauser will actually lose a yard on the play. And it'll be 4th down. 4th and 11 at the 35-yard line. And back to punt for Marathon. I'm looking at my stats here and doing the punting for them. And it's going to go over the head and into the end zone. So touchback, and the Tigers will take over. First down as Sonnentag kicks it into the end zone. He's averaging 38.5 on the season.
Just a reminder, there's still time to...
And so the Tigers will take over 1st down and 10 at their own 20-yard line as they hold Marathon, as they had that one big play of an 18-yard pass from True Thurs to Behrens on a 3rd down situation. So So at quarterback is Brady Berg. And we'll check to see who's in the backfield. And that would be Vanderhoff. And Vanderhoff will pick up about 4, maybe 5 on the play. And it'll be second down, and actually they're giving him 7 on that play. Brooks actually injured in that first ball game of the season with Molsoni, and actually making a good recovery and getting a lot of touches now since he's back. And Brooks back up the middle again on a big gain, and he will pick up. He'll pick up 13 on that play. As the ball is at the 39-yard line, we'll give him 12 on that. So first down for the Stratford Tigers as they pick up 20 yards in the first 2 plays here, or 19 yards in the first 2 plays. Berg working out of the pistol. And gives to Haupt around the left side. And he's going to pick up maybe 2, maybe 3 on the play. And they'll give him Pinter making the tackle on that play. And they're going to give him 3 on that. As Colton, top rusher for the Tigers last week against Kobe. So second down and 7 at the Stratford Tiger 42-yard line with 6:40 left here in the first quarter and no score. And we've got a penalty flag. And we've got some motion. In fact, looking at the penalties last week, there was only 3 penalties in that Kobe-Stratford game last week. And so Stratford cleaned up a little bit on their penalties. Here, that is the first penalty of tonight as it goes to the Stratford Tigers. So it'll make it now 2nd and 12 at the 37-yard line of the Tigers. We got 6:30 here in the first quarter. As Berg working out of the pistol. Brooks shifting to his right. And hands off and gone for a loss for 2 Hilgard on the
third down for the Tigers.
So it'll be 3rd down now. 3rd down at 14 as a -2 on that play. In a passing situation, Brady last week being 8 for 10 through the air last week and 3 touchdown passes. And back to pass. Throws it over the middle, complete, right at the yard marker. It's going to be close. And making that catch is Kraft, and it will be enough for a first down. As Kraft gets enough for a first down. As Brady fired a bullet right across the middle. And another first down for the Stratford Tigers. Now at the 49-yard line of the Tigers. Going back to the run off right side. And picking up 5 on the play, maybe 6. Is Vanderhoff. As he will pick up 6 on the play. That catch by Kraft is only his 6th reception this year on the season. Brooks coming into this game, 179 yards rushing, 1 touchdown and 34 carries. Haupt around the left side, finds a hole, and he will be stopped after about a 2, maybe 3-yard gain on the play. Third down for the Stratford. And he'll pick up 2 on the play. And that's Colton's 2nd carry of the ball game. So 3rd down and 3 at the 44-yard line of the Marathon Red Raiders. Long count. And going right up the middle. Flag on the play. As Knetter carried that ball. And it's going to be against the Marathon Red Raiders. A 1st down. Knetter picking up the 1st down. So Knetter gets 6 on the play. Then we're going to add 15 on the play. As I did not see what the penalty was, but it was a big one. So the 2nd penalty in this contest. Zwisland in motion. Hands off to the right-hand side and cutting to his right. Is Vanderhoff, and he will pick up, he'll pick up 5, maybe 6 on the play. They're going to give him 5 on that. As the Tigers, very good drive here and running a lot of time off the clock. Ball now on the 19-yard line of the Red Raiders. As Berg brings his team up to the line. Vanderhoff in the backfield, man in motion. That's Mason Miller. Miller around the right side, and he's going to be stopped for maybe a 1-yard loss, and Miller is down. And we're going to take a little break here, and we'll be right back after this. You're watching CWC football here on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
At R&R Flooring and Furniture, we sell products that look good and products that last.
You want a great selection at a great price and a company that stands behind their products? You will find Wolfcraft, Ashley, Marshfield Furniture, and more.
Looking to get the best sleep of your life? We have a mattress for you. Get a 15-year non-paraded high-bred mattress for only 25 cents a night, and we also carry adjustable beds. When it comes to flooring, furniture, and mattresses, it's easy. Come to R&R Flooring and Furniture today. That's all it takes.
My grandparents worked so hard their whole life to keep things nice. You want to make sure that you're getting the job done correctly. At no point did I feel like I wasn't being handled by professionals. They were literally taking it on a surgical level, it seemed. Like they were very, very thorough on every step. I feel like Infinity treated my family with the same respect they would have treated their own. I feel like my house is brand new again.
And we're back here at Stratford as Mason Miller came off the field on his own power. He is limping a little bit. I'm thinking it's an ankle injury here. And so him and Brady were defensive-wise trading back and forth, series-wise. So Brady, I think, will be playing the defensive back spot, the safety position, the rest of the ball game. So Brady going both ways here tonight. Brady hands off to Hulp. Hulp looking for a hold, and he's going to be stopped for no gain on the play. So it'll be 4th down and 7 at the 21-yard line for the Stratford Tigers. Brad Krecklau and Ian Pierce are your rural mutual insurance agents in Marshfield. They offer a full line of insurance products. Contact them today for a free quote. That's rural mutual insurance in Marshfield. 4th down and 7 at the 21. Pass situation over the middle, and touchdown! What a catch between 2 defenders. As Colton Bright, my gosh, I don't know how he caught that. An unbelievable catch right between the middle there as Brady Berg fired a bullet from 21 yards out. to give Stratford a 6-0 lead. Great catch by Colton Bright with 1:41 left here in the first quarter. And coming into kick now for the Stratford Tigers is Declan Fisher, as Haupt is holding the snap, the kick up and way off to the left, and no good and short. So the Tigers take a 6-0 lead here on a 21-yard touchdown pass from Brady Berg to Colton Bright, an unbelievable catch between two defenders. And you're watching Central Wisconsin Conference football here on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Hello, I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor, Next Home Hub City. If you're a first-time home buyer or seller, or you've been around the block, because of my experience, I'm able to help you in the most efficient way. I'm a full-time, full-service realtor. I focus on my clients 100%. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
It just makes sense. Mittens carries higher quality furniture from all of your favorite brands because we want you to be proud of your space.
It just makes sense. Mittens carries all of your favorite appliance brands so we can save you money on the products you trust.
It just makes sense that Mittens services what we sell because we want your home to be comfortable and run smoothly.
It just makes sense. Central Wisconsin has shopped at Mittens since 1938 because we have it all.
And we're back here at Tiger Stadium. The Tigers are ready to kick off, and that touchdown from Brady Berg to Colton Bright is a Serve Pro touchdown. Call Serve Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never happened. So the Tigers out in front here against Marathon, 6-0. And just a bullet that Brady Berg hit Colton Bright in the end zone there. Back for Marathon here to receive the kickoff is number 6. That's Cameron Sessons. And also number 24, that would be Landon Snyder. So Fisher ready to kick off. And the kick, a short kick, taking one hopper. That's to Sessons. Sessons off the right-hand side. And he'll get down just short of the 40-yard line. Might have been a loose ball there. And we'll see when they untangle this. And Marathon will keep possession of it, and it'll be marked at the 39-yard line. As Stratford has taken the lead here, 6-0, with 1:33 left in the first quarter. Beautiful drive by the Stratford Tigers, as they had 9 running plays and 3 passing plays, so 12 plays to go 80 yards for that touchdown. Thurs back to pass, going downfield, and just out of the out hands reach. To Bracewell. Bracewell, their top receiver for Marathon, as he has caught 36 passes for 615 yards and 9 touchdowns this year. So an outstanding season by Garrett Bracewell. So a handoff and stopped, as this defensive line of the Tigers is stopping the run, as Pinter is stopped for a 2-yard loss. Right now, Marathon sitting at a -1 yard rushing in this contest. They've carried the ball 4 times. Pinter has been stopped pretty much all 3 times. He's got 2 carries that were a -2 yards each, and also a no gainer. Looks like a blitz coming in. Thurs rolling to his right, and will be complete to Wolfel, and that is enough for a first down. Drew Wolfel, I know his father very well, Chuck Wolfel, as back in my days when I was doing public address at UW Marshfield, Chuck played at UW Marshfield, and he had last year during the basketball season, he had a nice conversation with him, and I've seen him at baseball games too, so great to see Chuck again. So, and going around the right side and keeping it is Sturs on the keeper, and he will get maybe 1 out of the play. Let's see if they lose, and they will move the marker, and they're going to give him 2 on that play. So the end of the first quarter, it's Stratford 6 and the Marathon Red Raiders nothing. And you're watching Central Wisconsin Conference football here on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Nuts Deep 2, a Marshfield favorite for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Soup, salad, pizza, omelets, sandwiches, wraps, and burgers. How about appetizers like loaded tots and super nuts nachos? 14 large TVs to watch all your favorite games. Plus, entertainment and event space for groups large and small for your upcoming parties. Nuts Deep 2 again, awarded Best Burgers and Fish Fry in Marshfield. Nuts Deep 2 on South Central Avenue in Marshfield and Nuts Deep 2 North in Spencer.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
And we're back here at Tiger Stadium, and I was just checking on a score here. Auburndale putting it together tonight against Abbotsford in a big one over there. It's actually Zaleski's game of the week, and it's 14-0 Auburndale. Pass out in the flat to number 1, that's Sawyer Barons, but a flag on the play. So we're looking at possibly a holding as Sturs completed that pass. It would have been enough for a first down, but they're going to call that back, as that will be the second penalty on Marathon, and that'll be from the spot of the ball. So we'll go back 10, so we'll make it second down and 18, as Marathon would have had enough for a first down, as they're just starting the second quarter at Auburndale, and Auburndale out in front of Abbotsford 14-0, as Jay Anderson's got his ball club playing very well this year. Thurs out of the pistol, back to pass, across the middle, and complete. And hit as Bracewell was making a spin, and he was just clobbered right there at the 49-yard line. And so he'll pick up 10 on that. So the first pass that Garrett Bracewell has caught tonight. And Thurs 4 for 4 on the evening so far. Man in motion, that's Bracewell. Thurs working out of the pistol. Back to pass. Looks and going down and way out of the reach of Bracewell. It'll be now fourth down. Fourth down and 8 for Marathon, as they will have to punt, and going back to receive that punt will be Colton Haupt. Coming in the punt will be Sonnentag. As I mentioned, Sonnentag averaging about 39, 40 yards a punt, as Haupt standing back on his own 15-yard line. The snap and the punt, and Colton grabs it, looks for an opening, but he is hit immediately where he grabbed it at about the 20-yard line, and he'll be tackled. They'll mark it, I would say, at about the, they're going to say about the 19-yard line, where the Tigers will take over first down and 10 with 10:42 left here until halftime. Game moving right along here. Structures Unlimited, your fabric building specialist, supports Stratford Tigers athletes. To find out what a fabric building can do for you, visit structuresunlimited.com or stop in their office in the Stratford Industrial Park. As Brady Berg brings his team up to the line, working out of the pistol, and number 23, Brooks Vanderhoof, on his left-hand side. And handing off, and a fumble. And recovered by Marathon. As Berg kept that and fumbled on the 27-yard line. And so first turnover of the game against Stratford. As Berg picked up 7 on that play, but fumbled. So Marathon with great field position here with 10:32 left in the second quarter. Thurs under center. Goes back to pass. Looking for an opening and hit. And there's no receiver he was throwing to. Where's the flag? There should be a flag for intentional grounding. There was no receiver within the area. As the officials are coming out now to discuss this, as there was not a receiver within 10, 15 yards of the play. There was a defensive player, and there's the flag finally coming out that it is intentional grounding. It's a very, very late penalty call, but it's the right call, as there was no receiver in the vicinity. So it's loss of down. So it's a 5-yard penalty and a loss of down against Marathon. Their third penalty of tonight's ball game. The ball now on the 32-yard line, where it'll be second down and 15 at the 32. Thurs now working out of the pistol. Long count. Thurs back to pass, throws out in the flat, and that is to number 18. That is to Bracewell, and Bracewell will pick up maybe 5 and get back to the original line of scrimmage. So Thurs now 5 for 5 on the evening. It'll be now third down and 10 at the 32. As the Red Raiders come up with 9:50 left until halftime. Thurs out of the pistol. Back to pass. Scrambling. And incomplete, as pass intended to number 7. That would be Sonnentag out there. So it'll be now 4th and 10. As the Tigers are going to accept the penalty, as there was a holding call on the play, so that's going to move them back another 10 yards. That is the fourth penalty that Marathon has had tonight. It'll be now 3rd down and 20 at the 37-yard line. They have to get to about, I'm saying just short of the 15-yard line for a first down. So Thur is working out of that pistol again. Most likely a passing situation. 2 wide receivers right. Back, across the middle, and hits Behrens, and he's stopped, but picks up very good yardage. And he will pick up, it's about 4th and about 6 maybe. 4th and 5. So that was a 13-yard pass to Behrens. As Thur is now 6 for 6 in passing for the Marathon Red Raiders. Thur's at quarterback, 4th and 5. Thur's back to pass. Across the middle and incomplete. Great defense there by the Tigers. As knocking that one down was Colton Bright. Great defensive play by Bright in that safety position. As the Tigers will now take over with 8:48 left here in the second quarter, and the Tigers leading 6-0 as Brady Berg heads to the huddle here. And coming out is Whistland. As the Tigers pretty much will be staying with their running game. That's what's been working for them these last 4 games. But Brady has come around with, when they needed a pass, he's there to give it to them. Vanderhoff on the carry, and he will pick up 1 on the play. As Brooks has now carried the ball 6 times in this contest. 8:30 left until halftime. Rice's More Than Floors of Marshfield stop in today for quality window treatments, paint, tile, remnants, and quality flooring. Visit their showroom, visit their website, or give them a call today. That's Rice's More Than Floors. Handing off and finding a hole. And being tackled there is
tackled on the play by Selberg.
As Knetter
He's up 3rd down for Stratford.
carries that ball and picks up 3 on the play. So it'll be 3rd down and 6 now at the 26. Brady working out of the pistol. 2 receivers wide right, 1 in the slot on the left. And going up the middle and getting to the 30. Just short of that first down. And Pinter making the tackle, getting up very slow here. As they untangle the ball players here. Vanderhoff with the carry. Picks up 4 on the play. Where it'll be now 4th down and 2 at the 30-yard line. We'll see what Coach Lehman will do here as Brady's going back into punting formation. And back to receive. Cannot catch the number there, but high floating punt. And it's going to bounce. And it's bouncing back, so the Tigers are going to... It was touched at the, about the 41-yard line of Marathon. Brady averaging about 40 yards a punt this season. So Marathon will take over 1st down and 10 at their own 40-yard line. So Infinity Exteriors. Infinity Exteriors, installing peace of mind, roofing, siding, and windows built to last, saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors. We guarantee quality you can trust. That's Infinity Exteriors. Tigers with that 3-4 defense out there. Thurs pitches it out to the outside. Flag on the play in the area of holding. And Snyder on the carry, and the signal is holding. And that's going to be called back. And back them up 10 yards. That is their 5th penalty on the night for 40 yards. So it'll be first down and 10 now. Or excuse me, first down and 20 at the 31-yard line of Marathon. So that actually makes Brady Berg's punt a little bit better now. As Thurs working out of the pistol. And Thurs back to pass, throws out in the flat, and it's caught. And making that catch is Behrens. And Behrens will pick up maybe 9 on that play. Yeah, we'll give him 8 on that play. And that is the 7th straight pass that True Thurs has completed in this contest. Marathon coming into this contest with a 3-3 overall record, 2-2 in conference. Stratford 4-0. As they're not looking ahead to next week's game with Amherst. They're got to take care of this one first. Thurs back to pass, and going to be sacked. And making that sack is wow. That was Jagger Orman coming in there out of nowhere to make that tackle, and it's going to push him way back, and that's going to be now about 3rd and long yardage. We're talking big-time yardage. We're at 23, so he's going to lose 10 on that, as Jagger with a big quarterback sack. Jagger leading the Stratford Tigers in tackles this season. Thurs over the middle and incomplete, where it'll make it 4th down now in 23. And so it'll be 4th down for the Marathon Red Raiders, and back to receive that punt will be number 10, that's Colton Haupt. And back to punt is Sonnentag. And he's down on one knee. And the punt is blocked as Sonnentag could not find a handle. And he's going to be lost. So that was on the 28. We'll see where they're going to place that, because that will go down as a rushing total, as Sonnentag could not find the handle, and 3 Tigers were there to meet him, and he tried to get that off, but there was no way he was going to get that off. So it was back to the 17th, so that's a minus 11-yard loss for Sonnentag. That goes against the rushing total. So it's first down and 10 at the 17. And going up the middle is Vanderhoff, and gets big yardage, and we'll have enough for a first down. And the ball will be placed now. Ball is placed on it's got to be inside the 10, so we're to call it the 6. So that was a gain of 11 for Vanderhoff. as Berg in the pistol. Hands off to Vanderhoff, up the middle. And he's close to that end zone. And we'll see where they're going to mark that. Pinter making the tackle as ball is on the 2, so Vanderhoff for the carry of 4. Vanderhoff had to come out. He has his helmet knocked off. So we'll see who's in the backfield here now. Zwislin spread right as Knetter at running back. The snap, hand off to Knetter, off the right side. And just short as Vanderhoff goes back in now. Zwislin coming out. It's 3rd down and 1. They'll have 2 chances to put it in here. Berg under center. Out of the full house backfield. And touchdown Tigers. And Vanderhoff with the touchdown. As the Tigers go up now 12-0. That full house backfield, you know they were going to give it to one of the 3 running backs there. That's the Tigers' patent play. When they get near that goal line, they'll run that full house backfield. So with 2:46 until halftime, and the Tigers now leading 12-0 here. And coming in to kick the extra point will be Fisher with Haupt holding. And keeping it and trying the 2-point conversion. And Haupt is tackled on the play. So the extra point is no good. So the Tigers with 2:46 left until halftime takes a commanding 12-0 lead. And that is a Surf Pro touchdown that the Tigers had. Call Surf Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Surf Pro, like it never happened. So we'll be right back with the final 2:46 here until halftime. And you're watching high school football here on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
A&B Process Systems has been a proud member of the Stratford community since 1973. You can find your next career in engineering, welding, and more at A&B Process Systems. Our campus also includes our exclusive Factory Acceptance Testing Center with full-service testing capabilities to ensure that your equipment will perform to your expectations. Visit A&B Process Systems on Facebook today for more information.
At Rice's More Than Floors, you'll find quality window treatments, paint, tile, remnants, and of course, quality flooring. So you have 3 options. Come visit us here in Marshfield. We're near Fleet Farm. 2, check out our website, ricesmorethanfloors.com. Or 3, give us a call or text at 715-384-4554. And yes, pets are allowed in Rice's when accompanied by a well-behaved human.
And we're back here at Stratford as the Tigers take a 12-0 lead here at halftime. As Fisher will be kicking off for the Tigers. Back to receive is Snyder and Sessons. And whistle blows. And with the kick, end over end. And taking it on the right-hand side, that is Sessons. And he will get it back up to about the 29-yard line, where Marathon will take over, 1st down and 10. And Butke on the tackle on that kickoff.
Marathon will take over 1st and 10 from the 30.
So the 30-yard line, 1st and 10. And again, great running support by the Tigers there, as they had great field position on that attempted punt by Marathon as Sonnentag could not find the handle on it. And the Tigers took up down on 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line. They had great field position to take now a 12-0 lead. So Thurs working out of the pistol. Throws across the middle and in and out of the hands of number 18, Garrett Gracewell. Gracewell, their top receiver this year. Sawyer Barons with 3 catches already in tonight's ball game for 39 yards. Second down and 10 at the 30-yard line with 2:35 left until halftime. Beautiful night. Moon shining out here tonight. Clear night. Very comfortable. Still enjoying short sleeves here in the month of October. And a pass is complete. And Bracewell will have enough for that first down.
That's enough for Marathon. First down.
And so they were at the 30-yard line. That gives them a pass of 13 yards. 13 yards on that play. Man in motion. Thurs rolling to his right, throws out in the flat, and tackled at about the 48, 49-yard line. Making that catch is number 22. That would be is Tolinsky. As he picks up, and we'll give him 5 on that play. Or it'll be second down, and the board has 2nd and 48, but I don't think so. We'll try 2nd and 5. And Thurs rolling to his left, sets himself, throws, and completes the pass as Gracewell keeps his feet in bounds and picks up a first down. And that pass good for 22 yards. As that is Gracewell's 4th catch in this contest. Thurs. Back to pass. And on the blind side, beautiful tackle by number 4. That is Connor Kraft with a quarterback sack. Hit on the blind side. Thurs never saw him coming and gets him on the blind side, and a big loss and a timeout by Marathon. That is a loss of about 9 yards on that play. So timeout taken by Marathon. So we're going to take a timeout too, and you're watching high school football here on Zaleski Sports. Brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Hunting season is here, and BBD has the supplies you need. Check out their large selection of crossbows, including 10-point and Wicked Ridge. BBD has added more hunting gear, deer attractant, mineral, and accessories for a successful hunt. See their in-stock selection of hunting blinds, stands, in-trail cameras, and more. BBD has the name brand gear you can depend on again and again. Big Bear Down. We're always in season. Located on Highway 13 in Abbotsford.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier. Treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
As Thurs back to pass. There's a rush coming and hit and picked off. And coming around the left side here, gives a stiff arm. And a beautiful interception That interception picked off by Colton Bright. As 9 picks off number 9, and Bright returns it about 10, maybe 15 yards, but a great interception by Colton Bright. So now with 1:16 left until halftime, Tigers sitting at their own 45-yard line and a 12-0 lead. As Tigers come up to the line of scrimmage, Berg working out of, and we are going to have a timeout by, I'm thinking, Marathon, as the Tigers have 3 timeouts and Marathon has 2 left. So I'm thinking Marathon is taking their second timeout. So we'll take a quick timeout here, and you're watching high school football here on Zaleski Sports. Brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Taqueria Monarca is now open at the Marshfield Mall. Experience the bold and fresh flavors of Mexico in Marshfield at Taqueria Monarca. Delicious tacos, burritos, quesadillas, bowls, and drinks. Kick things up a notch with the fresh salsa bar. Taqueria Monarca is fast, casual, and delicious.
We are ready to serve you the bold, fresh flavors from Mexico. Welcome to Taqueria Monarca.
And we're back here at Stratford, and Colton Bright with that big interception, giving the Tigers the first down and 10 now at their own 45. Berg back to pass, airs it out, across the middle, and caught, and makes a couple jitter steps, and into the end zone, touchdown! As the Whistling making a great catch, a 55-yard touchdown. Brady Berg to the Whistling on one play. That happening from Colton Bright's interception, and Zwislen catching his 4th touchdown of the season to give the Tigers now an 18-0 lead with 1:04 left until halftime. Beautiful catch as Xander caught that at about the 10-yard line, gave a little jitter step, and carried 2 Marathon Red Raiders into the end zone to give the Tigers an 18-0 lead. As Fisher will try the extra point. Snap, kick, up, and good. So, with 1:04 left until halftime, it's the Stratford Tigers 19 and the Marathon Red Raiders nothing. And you're watching high school football here on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Take your education out of the classroom and give New Spaces a spin. Wherever you are, North Central Technical College is there with flexible learning options, including rolling start dates and 100% online classes. Earn your degree around your life.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
And we're back here at Tiger Stadium as a lot of excitement here in the last 2 minutes here as Colton Bright picks off a Thurs pass, returns it to the 45-yard line of the Tigers. Marathon calls timeout. Tigers come back, and Brady Berg airs it out to Xander Zwislen, who catches it at about the 10, and carries 2 Marathon players into the end zone for a 55-yard touchdown to give the Tigers a 19-0 lead here with 1 minute left until halftime. As Sessons takes the kickoff, runs it up the middle, and met by 2 or 3 Tigers there. And so they're going to give him the forward progress to at about the, well, we'll call it about the 27, maybe 28-yard line. So with 58 seconds left until halftime, BBD Sports Shop is your one-stop headquarters for everything outdoors. Shop 2 convenient central Wisconsin locations in Cadott and Abbotsford, or online to bigbeardown.com. And by the way, that touchdown by the Tigers, that was a Service Pro touchdown. Call Service Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro, like it never happened. Thurs back to pass and throws out in the flat, and it is complete to Tolinsky. And he will pick up, that is his second catch of the night. That'll give him 7 yards on that play. Thurs back to pass again. Rolls to his right. And out of the outreached hands of Behrens.
Intended for Behrens is incomplete. 3rd down for Marathon.
So that is the 14th pass that Thurs has thrown in this contest so far. He has thrown 9 touchdown passes this season. He had, coming into this ball game, completed like 63% of his passes. So very good arm on Thurs. Also a very good baseball player for Marathon also. 31 seconds left. Rolls to his right. Throws high and catches. And the second receiver, which is Bracewell, makes the catch and gets it down to the almost 40-yard lines, 15. So that'll be a 24-yard pass to Bracewell. And timeout Marathon, as they are threatening here now. Ball at the Tiger 41-yard line with 22 seconds left. So we're going to keep it here. And we're going to tell you about, before you go to the Tigers' home football games, stop at the Cellar in Stratford for their Friday night fish fry. Or after the ball game, stop at the Cellar to celebrate another Tigers victory. Bring in your game program from any Tiger football or volleyball game, and you'll receive a free drink, and tell them Zaleski Sports sent you. The Cellar Sports Bar and Grill in Stratford. And Brock & Decker, when buying or selling, Brock & Decker Real Estate is a team you need by your side. Brock & Decker has all the tools you need to feel confident in selling or buying. Call Sammy or Sue today or visit them on North Central Avenue at brockanddecker.com and like them on Facebook. So, with 22 seconds left, Tigers up 19-0. It's 1st down and 10 at the Tiger 41-yard line for the Marathon Red Raiders. Thurs back to pass, dancing all over the place, and he's going to be sacked big time, as that's going to go all the way back. That's going to be about a 16-yard loss, as that is the 3rd time that he's been sacked, and they're going to let the clock run down, and the Stratford Tigers are going to take a 19-0 lead into the locker room here from Tiger Stadium. So we're take a few commercials. We'll come back with some halftime stats and some other information to let you know what's going on, and possibly some other scores going on Zaleski Sports also, and big surprise over in Auburndale, and we'll tell you that when we come back. And you're watching high school football here on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Little Sprouts Learning Garden with 2 convenient central Wisconsin locations. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
Little Sprouts has been around for almost 7 years here in Auburndale. In Rudolph, we've been open for about 2.5. We serve here in Auburndale, we have 6 weeks old up until 12-year-olds. And then in Rudolph, we have 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds. The biggest thing that we do with them is we have play-based learning so that they learn through play with each other. And social skills are a huge part of what we do with them.
Find Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
At House of Heating, making your home comfortable is our biggest priority. That's why we offer dependable HVAC solutions and quality work in central Wisconsin. Our pros are knowledgeable in a wide variety of services so you can feel confident in your results. They'll offer the support you need, whether it's putting in a modern HVAC system or working on and maintaining your current unit. Get in touch with House of Heating at 715-384-3163 or contact houseofheating.com. House of Heating, heating and cooling the air you breathe.
We have team members in our lives, whether it's this or that or friends, and he's my team member that looked for my best interest. And he said, we're going to get you up walking without the walker. And I'm like, oh, really? And he says, yeah, we are. I'm really grateful from the bottom of my heart to Shai and his staff because they made the impossible seem possible.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
Hey, need a lift? No, I can't give you a ride because I can't drive yet. But I can tell you all about the new awesome lift chairs at Mall Furniture. These things are so cool.
Mall Furniture has over 40 lift chairs in stock and ready for delivery anywhere in central Wisconsin.
Let's be real. We all need a lift once in a while. So when it's your turn for a new lift chair, head to Mall because we got them all.
Mall Furniture and Mattress, West 9th Street, Marshfield.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. The tools you trust from the people you can depend on. Shop the store within a store and find what you're looking for.
That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Now that's what I was looking for. Looks like you found what you're looking for.
We redesigned our store to offer the biggest selection of Milwaukee tools.
A selection so big you'll need a map to find your way out.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center.
And we're back here at Stratford, and Tigers leading 19-0 over the Marathon Red Raiders. And I've mentioned the last 2 times that the Tigers have played Marathon, they have shut them out. And so they've actually held Marathon now for 10 straight quarters without getting into the end zone over the last 2.5 ball games. Great defensive job on the on the defensive side for the Tigers. And for Marathon, they have carried the ball 9 times for a minus 44 yards. They have completed 2/3 is 12 for 15 with an interception for 136 yards. So they have a total yards of 92 total yards in this contest. They've been penalized 5 times in this contest. Stratford's been penalized once. For the Stratford Tigers, Andrew Knetter has carried the ball 3 times for 10. Brooks Vanderhoff has carried the ball 10 times for 49 yards and a touchdown. Colton Haupt, 3 carries for 5, and Brady Berg, 1 carry for 7. Passing-wise, Brady Berg, 4 for 4, coming off a 8 for 10 game last week against Colby, and he threw for 3 touchdown passes. He has thrown 4 for 4. For 88 yards, and he's got 2 touchdown passes, so 5 touchdown passes in the last 1.5 ball games. The scoring for the Tigers was on a 21-yard touchdown pass to Colton Bright. The extra point was no good by Fisher. Then with 2:46 left in the second quarter, Brooks Vanderhoff went over from full house backfield on a 1-yard run. The extra point was no good on a 2-point conversion try. And then Colton Bright intercepting a Thurs pass at about the 35-yard line and returning it to the 45-yard line of the Tigers. And so Marathon decided to call a timeout. First play back in action with like about 1:11 left in the halftime. Brady Bird goes back to pass and connects with Xander Zawislin. He catches it at about the 10, does a couple jitter steps, and carries two Marathon players into the end zone to make this game a 19-0 ball game as Fisher kicked the PAT. So great job by the Stratford Tigers. The defense just awesome tonight, as you can see that right from the start, as Jagger Orman came in with a hit like he was shot out of a cannon, and should make the highlights on that one. And then coming back, and I'm trying to think who had the other big loss here that just before halftime here for a 16-yard loss, tackling Thurs back on the about the 25-yard line. So defense has just been outstanding. The secondary, Thurs is tearing the secondary apart a little bit, but they've got some great outside receivers. Garrett Bracewell has caught 5 passes in this contest. Drew Wolfel has a catch for 12. Sawyer Behrens has caught 3 passes for 39 yards. Tolinsky has caught 2 passes for 12, and Krauser has caught a pass for a -1. But their top receiver, Garrett Bracewell, doing a nice job out there with 5 catches already. Stratford was containing them quite a bit until of late here, but Thurs has found him open. So a great first half. I will give you one score here. It's actually at halftime at Auburndale, and this is somewhat of a surprise, as I mentioned Abbotsford and Edgar are tied in that Merwood CWCC conference, and Auburndale is putting it together tonight. They have brought their A game, definitely. It is the Zaleski game of the week. Jason Zaleski over there with the crew over there, doing always a nice job over there, Ryan and Trevor. And Auburndale out on top 35-0 as Jay Anderson's ball club is putting it all together, and possibly, they're still in the race. They've got one conference loss. That was against Edgar. But it's a great job by Auburndale tonight. So, as I mentioned, they are at halftime right now. They're about 5 minutes. They'll be starting. We'll be starting up in about 8 minutes here. We're going to take a little break here. I'm going to get you a few more scores, and we'll be right back. And you're watching high school football here on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
I got referred to the orthodontist and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
At R&R Flooring and Furniture, we sell products that look good and products that last.
You want a great selection at a great price and a company that stands behind their products? You will find Wolfcraft, Ashley, Marshfield Furniture, and more.
Looking to get the best sleep of your life? We have a mattress for you. Get a 15-year non-paraded high-bred mattress for only 25 cents a night, and we also carry adjustable beds. When it comes to flooring, furniture, and mattresses, it's easy. Come to R&R Flooring and Furniture today. That's all it takes.
And we're back here at Stratford as the Stratford Tigers lead 19-0. We've got about 5 minutes yet until halftime. Other scores on Zaleski Sports tonight. We've got a big docket. We've got about 14 or 15 games going on, and next week we're looking forward to Stratford is pretty much on their way to their 5th straight victory here, as they're leading right now 19-0, and a big matchup with Amherst next week. But right now, a few surprises here in the Central Wisconsin. As at Eau Claire Memorial is leading Wisconsin Rapids 13-7. Edgar beating Iola 35. All these here are halftime scores. Edgar 35, Iola nothing. Mosinee over Rhinelander 14-0. Spencer Columbus over Loyal Greenwood 19-8. A little surprise there. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, I think Steve Maves is over at that one with Columbus and Loyal. Marshfield at halftime. It's homecoming at Marshfield Senior High. Marshfield leading 14-7 at halftime. And Spash leading Eau Claire North at halftime 28-7. Rankings that came out, Max Preps has taken over WIS Sports in the ranking category now. And they've ranked the central Wisconsin area. And leading in the central Wisconsin area, the rankings go like this. Ranked number 1 is Amherst, who we will see next week. Edgar is number 2. Stratford is ranked number 3, as Stratford is showing a lot of potential in the last 4 weeks, as Marshall Holman has put this club together very, very well, and has, I think he's found the right combinations out there now. And the defense has just been outstanding, and the offense, as they're putting some points on the board, and I think Brady Berg is feeling a little more comfortable back there at the quarterback position, trying to fill the shoes of Jack Tubbs from last year. But Brady Berg's doing his thing now. As he looked a little shaky the first couple of ball games this season, but he's come back here now and looked very, very good in this 5-game winning streak here. Mosinee ranked number 4, Tomahawk number 5, DC Everest number 6, Auburndale, who I mentioned is beating Abbotsford very handily tonight, is in the number 7 spot. Wittenberg Burning Wood is in the number 8 spot. Spash is in 9. Marathon in the number 10 spot, as they have been playing great ball also, but they're having a little trouble with this defense of the Stratford Tigers tonight. Merrill, number 11. Spencer Columbus, who's showing a good matchup against Loyal Greenwood tonight. Wausau West, 13th. Lakeland, 14th. Abbotsford, 15th. Waupaca, 16th. 17th is Wausau East. Marshfield, 18th. They've dropped down in the rankings a little bit. I don't know why, because they actually looked very good last week, coming from behind and winning. Medford, 19th. Rhinelander, 20th. Westfield, 21st. And we've got Wisconsin Rapids, Colby, and Pittsville rounding up the rest. And over in 8-man football, let's see, what did we have here? Gilman out on top there, with a 6-0 record. Gilman looking very, very good. And in that same conference with Owen Withy, and Owen Withy, they were handled by Gilman earlier in the year, and Owen Withy, the defending 8-man football state champions from last year, Wabino Leona is in the number 2 spot. Athens is in number 3. Owen Withy 4th. Phillips is 5. Rib Lake is 6th. Prentice 7th. Thorpe is 8th. And Elko White Lake is 9 of the Central Wisconsin teams in the 8-man football. So Stratford just coming out now to warm up a little bit here. We are about a minute away. They're going to add a couple more minutes on there. So we're going to take 1 or 2 more spots here, and we'll be back for second half action here at Tiger Stadium, where the Stratford Tigers lead 19-0 against the Marathon Red Raiders. And tonight's game is brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
My grandparents worked so hard their whole life to keep things nice. You want to make sure that you're getting the job done correctly. At no point did I feel like I wasn't being handled by professionals. They were literally taking it on a surgical level, it seemed. Like they were very, very thorough on every step. I feel like Infinity treated my family with the same respect they would have treated their own. I feel like my house is brand new again.
Hello, I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor, Next Home Hub City. If you're a first-time home buyer or seller, or you've been around the block, because of my experience, I'm able to help you in the most efficient way. I'm a full-time, full-service realtor. I focus on my clients 100%. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
It just makes sense. Mittens carries higher quality furniture from all of your favorite brands because we want you to be proud of your space.
It just makes sense. Mittens carries all of your favorite appliance brands so we can save you money on the products you trust.
It just makes sense that Mittens services what we sell because we want your home to be comfortable and run smoothly.
It just makes sense. Central Wisconsin has shopped at Mittens since 1938 because we have it all.
Nuts Deep 2, a Marshfield favorite for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Soup, salad, pizza, omelets, sandwiches, wraps, and burgers. How about appetizers like loaded tots and super nuts nachos? 14 large TVs to watch all your favorite games. Plus, entertainment and event space for groups large and small for your upcoming parties. Nuts Deep 2 again, awarded Best Burgers and Fish Fry in Marshfield. Nuts Deep 2 on South Central Avenue in Marshfield and Nuts Deep 2 North in Spencer.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
A&B Process Systems has been a proud member of the Stratford community since 1973. You can find your next career in engineering, welding, and more at A&B Process Systems. Our campus also includes our exclusive Factory Acceptance Testing Center with full-service testing capabilities to ensure that your equipment will perform to your expectations. Visit A&B Process Systems on Facebook today for more information.
At Rice's More Than Floors, you'll find quality window treatments, paint, tile, remnants, and of course, quality flooring. So you have 3 options. Come visit us here in Marshfield. We're near Fleet Farm. 2, check out our website, ricesmorethanfloors.com. Or 3, give us a call or text at 715-384-4554. And yes, pets are allowed in Rice's when accompanied by a well-behaved human.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier, treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
Taqueria Monarca is now open at the Marshfield Mall. Experience the bold and fresh flavors of Mexico in Marshfield at Taqueria Monarca. Delicious tacos, burritos, quesadillas, bowls, and drinks. Kick things up a notch with the fresh salsa bar. Taqueria Monarca is fast, casual, and delicious.
We are ready to serve you the bold, fresh flavors from Mexico. Welcome to Taqueria Monarca.
And we're back here at Tiger Stadium, where our halftime score is 19-0, as Tigers rolling along very well, as they have a total of 159 total yards of offense. They've got 71 yards rushing on 17 carries. Aaron Knetter has 10 yards rushing on 3 carries. Brooks Vanderhoff has 10 carries for 49 with a touchdown. Colton Haupt, 3 carries for 5, and Brady Berg 1 for 7. And Brady 4 for 4 for 88 yards passing and 2 touchdowns. So a good ball game by Brady tonight. It'll be interesting who Coach Marshall Lehman, if they land up winning, who he will pick as player of the game, as defense just having an outstanding ball game tonight, as putting pressure on Thurs. And I finally found the 2 sheets I was looking for, and we've got a penalty against Marathon right away. I'm thinking it might be a delay of game. I've never seen this before to start out a half, as they will be penalized 5 yards, and I'm thinking it's because of delay of game here. And so Marathon will pick up their 6th penalty so far. So they will be kicking off from the 35-yard line. And back is Haupt and Xander Zawислin to start this second half. As Marathon is ready to kick off here, with Tigers leading 19-0. And kicking off for Marathon, and bounces off and being tackled by 2 or 3 Marathon players, and returning it was Colton Bright back there, as the Tigers take over, 1st down and 10. As the Tigers will be in action, as I've mentioned, we're looking forward to the ball game in Amherst. It's been a long time since I've been over to Amherst. I used to umpire a lot of ball games back, this is going back 20, 30 years ago. Did a lot of umpiring over in Amherst over there. Bill Schweitzer, the head coach at Amherst. But looking at that complex, I've watched a couple of Amherst games in that beautiful field over there, that turf field they've got over there. So I'm looking forward to getting over there. Berg hands off and up the middle, and pounding for, we'll say maybe 7 yards on the play is Vanderhoff, as he starts out the second half here for the Stratford Tigers, as Vanderhoff will pick up 6 on the play, which gives him 55 yards on the night. So it'll be 2nd down and 4 at the Tiger 38-yard line. And Marathon will be in action next week, and they will be at home against Wittenberg-Burnenwood. So 7 o'clock start, and then finish up with Spencer Columbus. And making a big run around the right side, and heading down to the 30, 35, 30. And a big carry. And Knetter with a big run on that, all the way down to the 31-yard line. That was about a 40-yard run by Aaron Knetter, so a big run for him to start out here the second half. Berg out of the shotgun. Fakes the handoff to Hulp, down the sidelines, and making the catch with a defender right on him. To Colton Bright. Right down towards the goal line, just missing another touchdown. And that one will be at the, we'll call it the 3-yard line. So that was a 28-yard pass to Colton Bright, as Brady is now 5 for 5. And that's Colton's second catch. Now for 49 yards. And driving down towards the goal line. And touchdown for the Tigers. As trying to see who had that. But a big touchdown for the Tigers, as on 3 plays, they go into the end zone. We'll have to catch up to who that was. But Tigers now take a 25-0 lead to start out the second half here, as they went about 65 yards in 3 plays. And going for the 2-point conversion up the middle. And it's good. And so, with 10-12 left in the third quarter, the Tigers get on the scoreboard right away here to start the second half and give them a 27-0 lead. And so, you're watching high school football here from Tiger Stadium in Stratford. And you're brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Take your education out of the classroom and give new spaces a spin. Wherever you are, North Central Technical College is there with flexible learning options, including rolling start dates and 100% online classes. Earn your degree around your life.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
And we're back here at Stratford, as it was Brooks Vanderhoff going in, doing both of them, getting the touchdown run and a 2-point conversion, as they were all piled up there in the end zone. Could not catch to see who had that, but we've got it all straightened out now, and Vanderhoff with his second touchdown in tonight's contest gives the Tigers now a 27-0 lead. And Fisher kicking off for the Tigers. And end over end. And coming around the right side. And getting down to the 40-yard line. A great return by Schneider. So Whistling with the tackle. And Xander has done a nice job defensive-wise also for the Stratford Tigers. So Marathon will take over, first down and 10 at their own 40-yard line, as the Red Raiders trying to get on the scoreboard here. We've got 10:05 left here in the third quarter, as the Tigers scored very quickly here to start the second half. Thurs back to pass, finds a man wide open and gets an extra 5-6 yards. And that is complete to Gracewell. Well, Gracewell, as Gracewell will pick up, as he will pick up 20 on that play. That is his third catch of 20 yards or more this evening. as Thurs is now thrown for 156 yards. But the Tigers have kept Marathon off the scoreboard. A run off the right side and picking up very good yardage. Is Schneider, as he will pick up about 7 on the play there. That's actually the biggest yardage-wise rushing that Marathon has had tonight. They've only ran the ball now 10 times in this contest, as Thurs plows ahead, and I think will get enough for a first down. And we'll see. Yes, they will get enough for a first down, as Thurs picks up 3 on that. So actually 2 carries by running the ball, and they get 10 yards, and that's more than Marathon has had so far tonight, as Stratford has shut them down. Thurs, back to pass, rush on, and ball in and out of the hand of Schneider. As that now is the 17th pass that he has attempted in tonight's contest. Where it'll be now 2nd and 10 at the Stratford 30-yard line. Thurs working out of the pistol. Schneider in the backfield, man in motion. Thurs back to pass. Cross the middle to Behrens. Behrens diving attempt to no prevail. So an incomplete pass to, as Behrens was the intended receiver out there. So it'll be now 3rd down and 10 from the 30 here in the third quarter with 8:23 left. Thurs calling the signals, back to pass, rush on, being chased, and throws it out of bounds, incomplete.
It's up 4th down for Marathon.
So 4th down and 10 with 8:17. Thurs going for it here. Back to pass. And he's going to run it. And he's going to be stopped short, as the Tigers will take over on downs, as he only picks up maybe 5 on the play. So he's short yardage. And the Tigers will take over 1st down and 10. So 1st down and 10 at the 25-yard line, as the Tigers defense tightens up and stops Marathon, as they had a couple big pass plays in there. But when it comes down to it, Stratford, that front 3 of the Tigers, just awesome, just getting off the ball and giving a lot of pressure to Thurs. Brady, pass over the middle with a catch, and caught and brought down, and making that catch is Kraft. And Kraft, as Brady now has, don't want to jinx him, he's completed 6 in a row now. And that was good enough for a first down. So the Tigers 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Berg back to pass. Man wide open. Colton Bright with a one-handed catch. Unbelievable. Wow, where did that come from? Oh my gosh. He turned around and caught that one-handed. Unbelievable. And there's a flag on the play. My gosh, that's not going to count. There's a flag on the play, but what an unbelievable catch. That will not count. That would have been for 25 yards as Colton turned around and put his right arm up and caught that one-handed. The crowd just went crazy with that along with me. But so with 7:27 left, the Tigers will now have 1st and 20. Berg going to the air to Colton Bright again. He's got the catch. He's at the 40, 30, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Colton Bright from Brady Berg from 75 yards out. Unbelievable. Comes back with back-to-back super catches. Colton Bright, his second touchdown of tonight's ball game. What a ball game for Colton Bright as Brady Berg hit him in stride, and it was a race all the way to the end zone as it's now 33-0. And it'll be interesting if the Tigers go for two to put it at the 35 mark to have a continuous clock. As they are going to go for two. Brady Berg working out of the shotgun. Little shovel pass and into the end zone. Good. And a two-point conversion puts the Tigers up 35-0. What a catch by Colton Bright. That will definitely hit the highlights. He missed one there on a holding penalty, but came back with a big catch in stride and went 75 yards for a touchdown. And you're watching Central Wisconsin Conference football here on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Little Sprouts Learning Garden with 2 convenient Central Wisconsin locations. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
Little Sprouts has been around for almost 7 years here in Auburndale. In Rudolph, we've been open for about 2.5. We serve here in Auburndale. We have 6 weeks old up until 12-year-olds. And then in Rudolph, we have 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds. The biggest thing that we do with them is we have play-based learning so that they learn through play with each other. And social skills are a huge part of what we do with them.
Find Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
At House of Heating, making your home comfortable is our biggest priority. That's why we offer dependable HVAC solutions and quality work in Central Wisconsin. Our pros are knowledgeable in a wide variety of services so you can feel confident in your results. They'll offer the support you need, whether it's putting in a modern HVAC system or working on and maintaining your current unit. Get in touch with House of Heating at 715-384-3163 or contact houseofheating.com. House of Heating, heating and cooling the air you breathe.
And we are back here. A lot of excitement here at Tiger Stadium tonight as Stratford has put up 35 points on the board here in this contest and lead 35-0. Kicking off and going around the left side is Sessons, and he will get down to about the 30-yard line on that kickoff return.
Fisher's kick is returned by Sessions.
As we will have a continuous clock now. And that touchdown by the Tigers was a Serve Pro touchdown. Call Serve Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never happened. And the Tigers have had 5 big Serve Pro touchdowns tonight. And Thurs at quarterback, trying to get Marathon on the board here. Man in motion. Handoff up the middle.
Pinter on the rush.
And Pinter on the carry. That's only his 4th carry of the night. He picks up 2 on the play. So the Tigers with a very, very potent offense tonight as Brady Berg has flung for 3 touchdown passes tonight, matching the 3 he had last week, so 6 in the last 2 ball games. Like I said, he's getting comfortable with this offense and his receivers. So around the right side with a stiff arm, and Thurs still in bounds yet, and it'll be a first down for Thurs as he will pick up, we'll give him 10 on that play. He's still in the minus section yet of yardage carries, but because of the 3 quarterback sacks that he's had tonight. But a first down for Marathon Red Raiders. With 5:15 left in the third quarter and a continuous clock and a shovel pass, and he's going nowhere. And a shovel pass to number 22. That would be Talinsky. And gets no gain on that. So Thurs at 156 yards passing tonight. Brady is over 200 with 3 big touchdown passes. Man in motion for Marathon. High snap, Thurs pulls it down, rolls to his left. Pass complete and picking up good yardage. As Behrens picks up that first down for Marathon. And he'll pick up, we'll give him 13 on that. That is Behrens' fourth catch of the night. First down and 10 for Marathon at the 44-yard line of the Stratford Tigers. Thurs out in the flat, and as making the catch and making a little jitter step there, and Bracewell makes that catch. And he'll pick up, and they're going to mark that at the 24-yard line. So he'll pick up 20 on that. That is his 4th catch of 20 yards or more. Great wide receiver for the Marathon Red Raiders. Thurs at quarterback. Rolls to his left. Looks for an open man. And Bracewell gets another first down. A nice catch. We're at the 24. They are now down on the 11, so a gain of 13 on that for Bracewell, his 8th catch of the night. Thurs at quarterback as Marathon threatening here. Thurs going to keep it, goes off right tackle and very close to the end zone. And he'll stretch it out to about maybe the 3. Let's see where they're going to mark that. Looks like they're going to mark it at about the 5-yard line. As Thurs brings his team up. Under center. And hands off. Goes off to the right-hand side, and tackled is number 24, is Snyder. And he will pick up no gain on the play. So it'll be now third and 3. As they can get a first down. As I think it's marked at, about maybe they're saying it's 3rd and 3 at the 4, so the 1-yard line. And going in is Thurs, keeper a 3-yard run as Marathon gets on the board by True Thurs. As that is the first touchdown that Marathon has scored in 9 quarters against the Stratford Tigers. And the score now is 35-6. And they'll be going for the extra point here. Holding is number 12 for Marathon. That is Colton Snyder. And the kick is no good.
Extra point is off the crossbar.
And that's by Schneider. Is no good. So Thurs gets the touchdown with 1:09 left in the third quarter. And so it's Stratford 35, Marathon 6, here from Tiger Stadium in Stratford, where you're watching high school football here on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
We have team members in our lives, whether it's this or that or friends, and he's my team member that looked for my best interest. And he said, we're going to get you up walking without the walker. I'm like, oh, really? And he says, yeah, we are. I'm really grateful from the bottom of my heart to Shai and his staff because they made the impossible seem possible.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
Hey, need a lift? No, I can't give you a ride because I can't drive yet. But I can tell you all about the new awesome lift chairs at Mall Furniture. These things are so cool.
Mall Furniture has over 40 lift chairs in stock and ready for delivery anywhere in central Wisconsin.
Let's be real. We all need a lift once in a while. So when it's your turn for a new lift chair, head to Mall, because we got them all.
Mall Furniture and Mattress, West 9th Street, Marshfield.
And Marathon ready to kick off here. I just turned over, and Jason Zaleski is about to interview Jay Anderson as Auburndale shut out Abbotsford in a shocker, 42-0. I thought it'd be a close ball game, but Auburndale had their A game tonight as they shut out the Abbotsford Falcons. Kickoff, and that's going to go back into the end zone. That's going to be a touchback as the Tigers will take over. Just like these players bring their best to the field, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. From roofing projects to siding, windows, and doors, Ridgetop Exteriors has the winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com and score big with trusted, local, affordable service. And Bruce Orthodontics provides comprehensive orthodontic care for patients of all ages. They are now accepting new patients at the Marshfield office and accept some insurances. At Bruce Orthodontics, they're changing lives one smile at a time. So set up a free consultation today at Bruce Orthodontics. As Brady Berg brings the team up to the line at their own 20-yard line. And back to pass. Rolls to his right. Brady. And he's picked off. And he's picked off by number 6. That is Sessons. And he is tackled. As that pass was intended for Zwissland. A flag on the play. And Marathon will take over. First down and 10. And I guess there was not a flag. So they will take over at the 31-yard line. As Brady throws actually his first interception in a long, long time, and it was a bullet. But Thurs bringing his team up to the line. He's going under center. Long count. Pitch out to, I think it's Sessons.
Pinter on the rush.
Or Pinter is on the rush, I'm sorry. And he's going to pick up, well, maybe 3, maybe 4 on the play.
Tackled by Vanderhoof. Miranda on the play. Second down for Marathon.
And yes, Pinter will pick up 4 on that play. as it will now be 2nd and 6 at the 27-yard line. Stratford up 35-6. Thurs back to pass, looking for an open man. Finds him out in the flat and complete to number 24, the Snyder.
That moves the chains to Marathon, 1st and 10.
And enough for a first down. And that will be the end of the third quarter, as the Stratford Tigers have put up a couple touchdowns here in the third quarter to take a 35-6 lead on the Marathon Red Raiders. And you're watching high school football from Tiger Stadium on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. The tools you trust from the people you can depend on. Shop the store within a store and find what you're looking for.
That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Now that's what I was looking for.
Looks like you found what you're looking for.
We redesigned our store to offer the biggest selection of Milwaukee tools.
A selection so big you'll need a map to find your way out.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
We're back here at Stratford as Marathon has the ball 1st and 10 at the Tiger 19-yard line. Just the start of the fourth quarter here. And a player just coming in now. The Marathon was short a player there. Thurs back to pass. Being rushed. And it's all an incomplete pass, and Thurs hit immediately. Both quarterbacks, as I've got unofficially, Berg just a little over 200 yards passing, and I've got True Thurs at 197. So both quarterbacks throwing very well this evening. And I see Marshfield is leading 25-14 with 10:30 left in the fourth quarter. And hopefully they can hang on to win their homecoming game tonight. As Thurs keeps it, goes to his left, spins, and tackled by 2 or 3 tacklers there. Vanderhoof was one of them, and Remus was in there. And Thurs will pick up 4 on the play.
Throw Forrest in there too.
And so I've got him unofficially at a -3 yards now. He was at a -30 yards rushing with the sacks that he had. So Thurs working out of the pistol now. 3rd and 6 at the 15. Thurs back to pass, being rushed and tackled. A big rush by Connor Kraft has put a lot of pressure on him, and Thurs had to throw it into the ground, so an incomplete pass to make it 4th and 6 now at the 15. We'll see if the Tigers can hold them one more time. It's another outstanding performance by the defense of the Stratford Tigers, as I think Marshall Lehman has found the right recipe for offense and defense for the Stratford Tigers here. Thurs back to pass, big rush. Thurs rolls to his left, and he's being sacked down again. That's a quarterback sack as he loses 5, and we've got a flag on the play now.
Sacked by Kraft and Armand. There is a flag on the play.
Now they're going to say, is it after the play or during the play? As the officials are out there discussing it right now. I'm thinking it might be a late hit on the Tigers there, as Thurs was already down. Personal foul against Stratford. And I got to feel, yep, for roughness. But it'll be Stratford's ball. It'll be after the play. It'll be first down Tigers. So with it being after the play, the penalty will go against the Tigers, and by the looks, it may be half the distance to the goal line from, well, possibly, well, maybe not. It may go, if it's a 15. If it's 15, they may have to go just half the distance. Yes, they're going half the distance. So it's a 10-yard penalty against the Tigers, but the Tigers will take over first down and 10, and Thurs will lose 5 yards on that because it was after the play. So the Tigers take over as the Tigers do their job and stop the Marathon Red Raiders from going into the end zone a second time. Berg, hands off, and cutting in and out and picking up good yardage out to the 18-yard line. That was Vanderhoff with that big carry there of 7 yards. Hand off to Knetter. Knetter close to that first down. And I think he might be about a yard short, maybe even 2, but then we're going to call it. And we'll give 2 to Knetter. Third down and 1 at the 19-yard line. He's got to get to the 20 for a first down. 9:52 left in this contest. As Berg working out of the pistol. Whoa, he took off a little bit early there. One person had in their mind, we'll go on 1, another one had on 2, and then guess what? The call was on, we'll go on 3. So 2 Tigers jumping off there, but it's only going to cost the Tigers 5 and not 10, as you can only be penalized 5 yards for that play there. So it'll be third down and 6, and that is just the third penalty on the Tigers this evening, as they have cut down their penalties in the last couple ball games here now. Man in motion. And gives to the first man through, and great run by Vanderhoff. And he'll pick up a first down on that.
That's enough for a Tiger. First down. First and 10 Stratford.
Great night by Brooks Vanderhoff. And another first down for the Tigers. First down and 10 as the clock is ticking away at the 24-yard line with 8:40 left in this contest. Berg out of the pistol. Back to pass. Throws out to Zwislin. Zwislin gives him a couple steps and picks up about 10 yards after the catch. So he'll pick up 15 on the play. Great catch by Zwislin there. And we've got a player down, Marathon, so We're going to take a quick break here, and you're watching high school football here on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
We're back here at Stratford, and the player going off the field on his own power. So whether you need new garage doors or just an adjustment, stop and see Door Pro on Highway 153, just east of Stratford. You can also give them a call or like them on Facebook. And Fleet Farm, no matter what your everyday life looks like, Fleet Farm has you covered at the best prices guaranteed. Auto, pet, bird, farm, snacks. Fleet Farm has everything you need, all the lowest prices. I was at Fleet the other day and spent about another $60, $70. So I'll be able to get $5 credit next time I go in. So nice deal belonging to that. Long pass, and actually a great play by Zwislen, because that pass would have been intercepted, and Zwislen did a great job of knocking that ball out. Otherwise, that would have been another interception for Marathon, but Zwislen figured he could not get to the ball, so let's play defense. And he does play a lot of defense also. He goes both ways, so he did a nice job of possibly letting number 18, that would be Bracewell, intercept that pass. And Bracewell's got great hands out there as he's their top receiver for Marathon. Man in motion, that's Remus. Handoff and picking up maybe 4, maybe 5 yards. That would be Knetter. And let's see what they're going to give him. They're going to give him maybe 4. Yes, they are. I've got him unofficially for 56 yards rushing tonight. Great night for him. As Brady Berg brings his squad up to the line, it's 3rd down and 6 at the Tiger 44. Oh, we're going to have encroachment there. We're going to pick up 5 and make it a little easier to try to get that first down. And we've got encroachment on the defense there, so that'll be the 7th foul or penalty against Marathon tonight. And the clock running at 7:12 as the Tigers get up to the line of scrimmage. Brady with a long count. And hands off to Vanderhoff. Vanderhoff bounces off a couple guys, and he'll pick up 2, maybe 3 on the play. And enough for a first down. And they'll mark it, we'll call it the 49-yard line. As a lot of fans out here imitating the public address announcer. And Brady brings them up at the 49-yard line of the Marathon Red Raiders. With 6:20 left in the contest. Brady back to pass, being chased. And throws it across the middle, intended for number 4. That's Connor Kreft. And attention, Stratford area residents. Country Wireless now has blazing. Oh, now I lost my ad here. There we go. Has now blazing fast service for your connected house, streaming, gaming, movies, TV, and more is now better than ever with Country Wireless. With download speeds of up to 100 megabytes per second, now is the time to visit countrywireless.com and get blazing fast internet with Country Wireless. Handoff around the right side. And Vanderhoff picking up big yardage, and he'll have enough for a first down. We'll give him 11 on that. And that gets them a little bit closer now. I've got them unofficially with 90 yards. As this running attack that the Tigers have, is not really keyed on one running back. It's several running backs. I mean, you've got Hulp that runs the ball well. You've got Vanderhoof that runs the ball very well. You've got Knetter that runs it very well. I mean, it's a combination of 3-4 different running backs. Berg's going to keep it, go off to his left, and he's going to pick up, maybe 2, maybe 3 yards. It's a little bit different watching Brady Berg run this compared to Jack Tubbs. Jack had a little more speed than what Brady's got. Brady's got a cannon of an arm, and we have a player just getting up a little slow for Marathon Red Raiders, but he gets up, walks off the field. That is number 5. That is Javer Pinter. And so it'll be 2nd down and 7. Brady will get 3 on that play. So the clock running with 5:20 left in the contest. We'll be talking to the winning head coach. By the looks of it right now, it's Marshall Lehman and a star player of the game. And running around the left side, that would be tackled by about 3 or 4, maybe even 5 Marathon Red Raiders over there. Let's see, we have 3. We'll give 5 on the carry there. Berg out of the pistol. 3rd and short yardage. Coming around the right side. Should have enough for a first down. That's going to be close. They're going to give him, I think, the forward progress on that. That was carried by number 25, Kaiser. And he will get enough for a first down. His first carry of the ball game. Good to see him in there now. I think they're going to give Brooks the rest of the night off, and maybe Aaron also. As I think in the backfield there now is, let's see, Lucas Forrest, if I'm not mistaken. And just getting back to the line of scrimmage. And that's Bushman with the carry. And no gain on the play on that one. Well, we're going to give him 1. So it'll be 2nd down and 9 at the 27. Clock running at 3:12. Handoff and bouncing off, and boy, still breaking tackles yet. He broke 3 or 4 tackles. I'll tell you, Kaiser the carry, but he broke like 4 tackles to get no yardage out of that. But I'll tell you, that 2nd, 3rd, and 4th effort showed me a lot in Mr. Kaiser as a running back. He was bound and determined at least to get back to that line of scrimmage. Take the first step to building your customized home with Stratford Homes. Visit StratfordHomes.com to see floor plans, schedule a tour, or begin the design of your new customized home from Stratford Homes. Visit StratfordHomes.com today to get started. And going around the left side.
John May is on the carry.
As
Aiden Stieber and now a quarterback.
John Mays gets a few yards there. He'll get one. And we have a new quarterback in there also now. That would be number 14 for the Tigers. That is Caden Stieber at quarterback, a freshman. Getting some varsity time. Beautiful handoff. And we've got a flag on the play.
There is a flag on the play.
And we'll see what this is all about. It was 4th and 9. And it's against the Tigers. I think they'll decline it. Marathon will take over. And we have 1:22 left. And penalty is declined. Marathon will take over. And Marshfield now has taken the lead. Wow. On Wausau West with 2:30 left in the contest. It's Marshfield 40, Wausau West 14, as they're trying to get up to that 500 mark to possibly make the playoffs. In fact, playoff selections will be in about 2 weeks. As next week, we've only got 2 more weeks of football of the regular season, as Stratford will take on Amherst at Amherst next week, and then take on Loyal Greenwood here at Tiger Stadium the following Friday. So that Saturday, right after that final ball game, the selection committee will be coming out and be putting together the playoff situation, and you'll be able to see if your favorite team made the playoffs. You can check the WIAA website, or you can check Zaleski Sports, as Jason and his crew will be most likely having a kind of a WIAA football selection party going on, and see who Zaleski Sports picks will be to possibly win the state championship this year. So Marathon taking over. First down and 10 at the 26-yard line with 1:22 left. Man in motion. And carrying the ball is number 21 for Marathon. That's Underwood. And Underwood will pick up a nice hunk of yardage here, as he'll pick up 6 on the play. We have a new quarterback in also for Marathon. And we'll try and see who we got there. That'd be number 19, and that quarterback is Brayson Schneider, a freshman quarterback. So 2 freshman quarterbacks in here, getting some varsity experience. And we're down to 21 seconds, and most likely this will be the final play of the ball game, as Schneider at quarterback, lone running back, and he's going to keep it. Go around the left side, and just short of that first down, he'll pick up back to the line of scrimmage, and that will be the final play of tonight's ball game, as the Stratford Tigers come out victorious and now have a 5-game winning streak, and makes their record now 5-2 overall, and 5-0 in the conference. And Marathon drops to 2-3 in conference and 3-4 overall. And so the big matchup next week, most likely, that will decide the conference championship, with Stratford traveling to Amherst, and myself, Mike Steinwegner, and Steve Maves will have the call on that contest next week. So join us next week, but join us for our post-game show here, the Nasonville post-game show, coming up just shortly here. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your cheese curds, Nasonville Dairy in Marshville, Curtis, or NasonvilleDairy.com. Again, the final score here from Stratford, it's the Stratford Tigers 35 and the Marathon Red Raiders 6. And you've been watching high school football on Zaleski Sports, and stay tuned to the Nasonville Dairy postgame show, and we'll have that for you in just a bit. And it's brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fury, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fury, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
I got referred to the orthodontist and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
At R&R Flooring and Furniture, we sell products that look good and products that last.
You want a great selection at a great price and a company that stands behind their products? You will find Wolfcraft, Ashley, Marshfield Furniture, and more.
Looking to get the best sleep of your life? We have a mattress for you. Get a 15-year non-paraded high-bred mattress for only 25 cents a night, and we also carry adjustable beds. When it comes to flooring, furniture, and mattresses, it's easy. Come to R&R Flooring and Furniture today. That's all it takes.
My grandparents worked so hard their whole life to keep things nice. You want to make sure that you're getting the job done correctly. At no point did I feel like I wasn't being handled by professionals. They were literally taking it on a surgical level, it seemed. Like they were very, very thorough on every step. I feel like Infinity treated my family with the same respect they would have treated their own. I feel like my house is brand new again.
Hello, I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor, Next Home Hub City. If you're a first-time home buyer or seller, or you've been around the block, because of my experience, I'm able to help you in the most efficient way. I'm a full-time, full-service realtor. I focus on my clients 100%. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
It just makes sense. Mittens carries higher quality furniture from all of your favorite brands because we want you to be proud of your space.
It just makes sense. Mittens carries all of your favorite appliance brands so we can save you money on the products you trust.
It just makes sense that Mittens services what we sell because we want your home to be comfortable and run smoothly.
It just makes sense. Central Wisconsin has shopped at Mittens since 1938 because we have it all.
Nuts Deep 2, a Marshfield favorite for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Soup, salad, pizza, omelets, sandwiches, wraps, and burgers. How about appetizers like loaded tots and super nuts nachos? 14 large TVs to watch all your favorite games. Plus, entertainment and event space for groups large and small for your upcoming parties. Nuts Deep 2 again, awarded Best Burgers and Fish Fry in Marshfield. Nuts Deep 2 on South Central Avenue in Marshfield and Nuts Deep 2 North in Spencer.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
A&B Process Systems has been a proud member of the Stratford community since 1973. You can find your next career in engineering, welding, and more at A&B Process Systems. Our campus also includes our exclusive Factory Acceptance Testing Center with full-service testing capabilities to ensure that your equipment will perform to your expectations. Visit A&B Process Systems on Facebook today for more information.
At Rice's More Than Floors, you'll find quality window treatments, paint, tile, remnants, and of course, quality flooring. So you have three options. Come visit us here in Marshfield. We're near Fleet Farm. 2, check out our website, ricesmorethanfloors.com. Or 3, give us a call or text at 715-384-4554. And yes, pets are allowed in Rice's when accompanied by a well-behaved human.
And we're back here at Tiger Stadium, where an outstanding night by the Stratford Tigers, and with me, head coach Marshall Lehman. Marshall, great ball game tonight. I've noticed over the last now 5 weeks, we're on the 5-game winning streak here, and the progression that your ball club has made from first week to second week to where we are now has just been outstanding. Your defense has been Your offense has been clicking on all cylinders. It's like Stratford football from last year.
Yeah, it's due to a bunch of coaches on the staff that push these guys every single week. It wasn't for every single one of them. Putting a lot of time in, challenge these guys in practice. So a lot of coaching by a lot of really good coaches. Part of it, and then the senior group, we've been challenging them every week. Talking through a lot upon themselves to kind of lead this team like they should be as a senior group, a group of 15 seniors, and they're all doing that. So the coaching staff doing their part, the seniors doing. I think it's starting to pay off, and just proud of the guys and how they battled today. Marathon's a really good team, so we need to do a lot of good to pull out a win against them.
And the thing is now, you think about it, now over the last 3 years, I know you don't like the numbers games, but you guys have won now 18 straight conference ball games in a row, and I mean it's just a phenomenon because you're seeing different. Sometimes the same players, but you're bringing different attitudes in over the last 3 years. That conference string going is just amazing, and this conference is a tough conference. I mean, you've got tough teams in this. You've done the job in the conference.
Yeah, it's tradition at a lot of schools that have a lot of success. The guys, the next man up, they know that they got to work. The previous senior group showed them what hard work meant, and this group is doing that. They came together strong, and when you do that, you can have streaks like that. I mean, we don't about it. It's just want to know every week, but proud of the guys. I mean, that's how we do it. Be consistent. Challenge each guy every week, be a championship mentality in everything you do. So just super proud of the guys, and God gave me the ability to be able to come out here and coach this team, and it's been a big grind and a super positive one. I'm just proud of the coaches and proud of the players.
And I've seen the improvement on the players also, and the players' attitude also over the last. It's just been phenomenal, and Brady Berg has gone well into that. If you go back to game one, he handles this ball club. I mean, he's thrown 6 touchdown passes ball games. He's
a very talented quarterback, and he's taken the challenges that the coaches have been giving him and working on his technique and stuff and working on his reads, and it's showing now. We praise him after the game about what he's seeing and making the throw. And when you do that, so proud of him. He's working hard.
And then your receivers. I mean, between Xander and also Colton. I mean, the catch down catch. I mean, unbelievable catch. I mean, he's off balance, turns around and catches it one-handed. For a reception, but of course with the holding penalty. And that's another thing too is your penalties have cut down also from week 1. You had 2 last week. You had 3 this week. So I mean, your penalties have cut down considerably also.
Yeah, varsity. Speed for some of these guys. They hadn't been playing a lot of varsity. Even took a few weeks, unfortunately, but we played good conference or non-conference games, and so we learned a lot as a team. But senior group, Colton Miller, he kind of hurt himself not quick, but there's 3 senior receivers that like to rotate.
Sure.
And breath and get back in there, and all 3 of those guys are tracksters that can run super, super fast.
Sure.
So it really challenges the defense as well. We can run the ball, and you got those guys out there. It's hard to cover them one-on-one. So, yeah, just proud of the guys.
All right. Marshall, again, congratulations. 6 win tonight over Marathon, and we'll see you over at Amherst next week. And
Thank you, sir. Same to you.
Take care. Colton, it's your time to shine, big guy.
Nice.
Hey, great ball game tonight. I mean, opinion on the catch, no catch. And I mean, that one-handed catch, you're off balance, and a defender barreling on you yet. And did you even think you were going to catch it?
I mean, of course I think I'm going to catch it. I think I'm going to catch every ball. I go into a game, like, if a ball's coming my way, I'm coming down with it. I mean, if it's not my ball, it's no one's ball.
Sure. Another good night. I think you had, 4 catches, over 100. Had a great ball, and the combination of you and Xander, as wide receivers, and Brady, I think, is finding himself right now as ball club. So, you've got another great receiver on the other opposite side of you, along with a great quarterback who's got a cannon of an.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, having Zawis to back me up, I mean, it's a great feeling. I mean, Brady has two options rather than just one. I mean, and you also have to think the big guys up front. I mean, protecting Brady, so giving him time to throw the ball too.
All right. Again, I don't know if you've done this before, but we're gonna put you in the house here. So I'm gonna count you down. 3, 2, 1.
I'm Colton Bright, and I'm in the house.
See you next week at Amherst. You betcha. Take care. You betcha. Again, a big win for the Stratford Tigers, winning 35-6 over the Marathon Red Raiders to now with a 5-game winning streak. 18 consecutive games that they have won in the conference, and so we're going to have a big one next week. Steve Maves and I will be covering that ball game next week, and it'll be for the conference championship. So a lot on the line next week, and so for John Staniford, I'm Mike. Good night now.